In the infinite corridors of the human mind, 1,000 splinters of our psyche lie scattered like shards of glass on a cold, unforgiving floor. These fragments of our deepest selves, forged in the crucibles of our experiences, hold the secrets of our triumphs and our tragedies. 1,000 splinters of her psyche is a haunting and introspective poem that navigates the complex, ever-shifting landscape of the human psyche, where the boundaries between reality and madness blur, and the whispers of our deepest fears and desires echo through the chambers of our heart. 1,000 splinters of her psyche. In the mirror's silvered glass, 1,000 splinters stare, reflections of a psyche, shattered like a prism shattered by the glare of 1,000 midnights, dark and deep, where fears and doubts do creep, and the whispers of her deepest self echo through the chambers of her sleep. Like a puzzle with 1,000 pieces, her psyche lies in disarray, a kaleidoscope of emotions, swirling, merging night and day, a maelstrom of conflicting desires, a battleground of love and hate, where the splinters of her psyche sharpen into shards of glass that cut and wait. In the funhouse of her mind, distorted mirrors reflect her deepest fears, a hall of broken dreams where shadows softly sigh through all the passing years. The echoes of her footsteps whisper a secret in her ear of 1,000 splinters of her psyche that only she can hear. Like a master weaver, miracle attempts to mend the tears, to reassemble the fragments of a psyche shattered by the years. But the threads of her sanity are fragile, frayed and thin, and the canvas of her mind is woven from the very fabric of her skin. In the silence of the night, the whispers of her psyche grow, a chorus of conflicting voices that echo through the hollows of her soul, a symphony of shadows that dance upon the walls, 1,000 splinters of her psyche that pierce her heart like 1,000 falls. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, miracle attempts to heal, to mend the fractures of her psyche, to make the splinters whole and real. But the wounds of her past run deep like scars that never fade, and the echoes of her memory haunt her like a ghostly shade. In the labyrinth of her mind, she searches for a way out, a path that winds through the shadows to a place where love and light devout, a refuge from the storms that rage within her soul, a sanctuary of peace where the splinters of her psyche are made whole. And when the journey ends and the splinters of her psyche are no more, she'll emerge from the darkness into a light that shines like 1,000 suns in store, a radiance that heals, that mends the fractures of her mind, 1,000 splinters of her psyche, transformed into a work of art sublime.